That's all the top of his head, bro. I know he's there. That's all the top of his head. Alright, this is going to be a very short and simple settings guide. So the first thing I guess I'll cover is the custom crosshairs themselves, because I know that's probably what most people are here for. So custom crosshairs actually aren't done in game. It's using an app on Steam called Crosshair X. It's a fantastic app. It's only a few dollars on Steam and I highly recommend it. Fully within the TOS because, as you can see, it's just an overlay. It is not doing anything to the game files. It is simply an overlay that's always there until you close this app. So you can always see it even on your desktop. But they did recently add a feature where, like, let's say you're browsing on YouTube or something, you can head up here and you can hide it. But again, you can even enable a keybind for it if you want to. But it's simply an overlay. It does nothing to the game files. It's fully within the TOS. And again, that just allows you to have custom crosshairs, which is really nice. The next step is disabling the in-game one so we only see one. It's not like a full, complete disable. There's still kind of a faint outline when you ADS, but it is good enough and it's the best we're going to get. So simply scroll down in your settings to dynamic interface, and where it says third-person crosshair, hit the plus icon, toggle the crosshair display to never, thickness to 2, and transparency to 50. So this completely removes it in HIP, and in ADS it's going to be at 50% transparency. That's the best it's going to get. For other settings that I highly recommend is turning mouse acceleration or mouse smoothing off, as it's called. So down at the bottom here, where your sensitivities are, just turn mouse smoothing off. This is my mouse sensitivities, by the way, that I play with. For the next setting, pistol fire mode set to hold and single burst. This is pretty straightforward, and most of you probably already know about it. It's pretty OP. And then in the graphics settings, these actually don't matter too much because, especially if you're on a 30 series or 40 series GPU, the game actually doesn't have too much of an impact on any of these presets here. The main impact on performance comes from these ones down here. So I play on middle and then all low and middle. Another setting that I recommend not changing is camera height. This is a new setting they added, and why I recommend leaving it at default is when you zoom in, it's a straight line, right? There is no vertical, like, diagonal adjustment when I ADS, right? It's straight in zoom. But when I add in that camera height, it creates this weird effect where your mouse actually goes down. I don't know if you can see it, but my cursor is not in the same place it was. See, I'm looking at the head and hip, and I hold down ADS, now I'm looking at the chest. You could imagine, especially if you're aiming in on an enemy, this is not what you want, and I don't recommend changing the setting at all. Camera distance, you can set that to whatever, because that is on the horizontal plane. It is not going to affect your ADS location. There's one more thing I will mention, is I know a lot of people have had issues with input lag in this game, like mouse input lag. There's one thing you can try that might help you, and that is capping your frame rate in your NVIDIA or AMD control panel. Go to the program settings, hit the drop down, and then go and add the Steam oncehuman.exe, which will be located, generally speaking, wherever you've downloaded the game. So Steam library, Steam apps, common, oncehuman exe, add that, add selected programs, scroll down, max frame rate, and you would set that to either your refresh rate or a bit lower if you don't hit your refresh rate. So it's entirely dependent on your system as well, of course. But again, if you don't find yourself hitting your refresh rate, might as well cap it a little bit lower so you can at least get smoother input. I don't have that issue personally. I only recommend capping your frame rate if you actually have an issue with mouse input lag. That's pretty much it. I just want to pump a quick video out and have some more PvP highlights for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.